Good morning, students. We have discussed how to find the square roots by the prime factorization method. Now the next method is division method. So see, there are various steps in this method, and if we have to find the square root of any number, we can do it by division method also. So let's assume the number that we have to find the square root of 529. So the number is 529. See this method. This is how we have to do. We have to write like this, and now see this step by step. First of all, we have to make the pairs from the right hand side, pair of 2. So this is the pair of 2, and how can we make this as a pair of 2 if we write here as 0? So this is the pair of 2 and this is the pair of 2. We have to make the pair from the right hand side. Now the first pair is 0, 5 and the second pair is 2, 9, 29. So next step is we have to think the square of a number who is less than or equal to 0, 5. Any number whose square is less than or equal to 5, and I guess the number is 2. So 2 multiply 2 square is 4. Now 5 minus 4 is 1. So this is the remainder. So what is the first step? First of all, we have to make the pair from the right hand side, and then we have to think of a number who is near to this number, the square of a number, or equal to that number. So the square 4 is near to the 5. So 2 multiply 2 is 4 and the remainder is 1. Now next step is we have to add the number 2 plus 2 makes 4, and we have to put down the next pair. This is 120. Now we have to think of a number here. We have to think of a number here which can come close to that number. If we multiply 41 by 41 by 1, it will get 41. If we multiply it by 42 by 2, it will get 84. If we multiply it 43 by 3, it will get 129. So we have to think of a digit by which we multiply. It can come closer to that number or maybe equal to that number. So the digit is 3. So here we will write 3. 43 multiply 3 is 129 and the remainder is 0. When the remainder comes out 0, the quotient is the square root of that particular number. So the square root of 529 is 23. So let's see one more question based on this. If we have to find the square root of 4096 by the division method, so how we will find it? 4096. So the first step is to make the pairings from the right hand side, this pair and this pair. Now we have to think of a number whose square is equal to 40 or just less than 40. So the number is 6. 6 multiply 6, that is 36. Remainder is 4. So this pair will comes out 96. Next step is 6 plus 6 is 12. Now this digit, we have to think of a number who can come closer to that digit, and that is 124 multiply 4. It will come 496. That comes out to the remainder 0. So the quotient is 64, and what I told you, the quotient will be termed as the square root of that particular number. So square root of 4096 is 64. So after the prime factorization method, this is the division method to find the square root of any particular number. Do practice the questions, exercise 6.1 and 6.2. We will discuss the queries in the next video.